Ferran Torres once called himself the shark, but for a time he looked more like a lost fish in deep waters. His journey from being Spain's next big star to struggling at FC Barcelona, battling self-doubt, and then making a stunning comeback is nothing short of inspirational. Torres' career had hit a rough patch. Injuries, loss of form, and tough competition saw him fade into the background. Fans mocked him, doubted his talent, and questioned why Barcelona spent a fortune on him. But instead of giving up, Torres fought back, rebuilt himself, and returned stronger than ever. Today, he is proving his doubters wrong, delivering game-changing performances, and once again standing out as one of the best attacking players in Spanish football. This is the incredible story of Ferran Torres, his rise, his fall, and his spectacular redemption. The prodigy from Valencia. Ferran Torres' story began in Foix, a small town in Spain where his footballing dreams took shape. At just 6 years old, he joined the Valencia CF Academy, one of Spain's most renowned youth development systems. His talent was evident from the beginning, and he quickly progressed through the ranks. By the time he was 17, Torres made history as the first player born in the 2000s to play in La Liga. He was a hometown hero, adored by Valencia fans who saw him as the future of their club. His technical ability, dribbling skills, and eye for goal made him stand out, and soon he became a crucial part of Valencia's first team. In the 2018-19 season, Torres played a vital role in Valencia's Copa del Rey triumph, helping the club win their first major trophy in over a decade. His performances also caught the eye of some of Europe's biggest clubs, setting the stage for the next step in his career. The big move to Manchester City. In the summer of 2020, Ferran Torres made a bold decision. He left his boyhood club to join Manchester City. At just 20 years old, he was stepping into the English Premier League, one of the most competitive leagues in the world. City's manager, Pep Guardiola, saw immense potential in Torres. The club even gave him the iconic number 21 shirt, previously worn by another Spanish legend, David Silva. The pressure was immense, but Torres quickly proved he was up for the challenge. In his debut season, he showed flashes of brilliance. He scored on his debut in the League Cup, then netted in the Champions League, becoming the youngest Spanish player to score in 3 consecutive UCL games. He even played as a central striker when City was dealing with injuries and impressed Guardiola with his versatility. His highlight moment came in May 2021, when he scored a hat-trick against Newcastle, announcing himself to the Premier League. By the end of the season, he had won the Premier League title and the English League Cup with City, proving he could perform at the highest level. However, things started to take a downturn in his second season. A foot injury disrupted his momentum, and with City's packed squad, he struggled to secure a consistent starting role. Deep down, Torres yearned to return to Spain, and when FC Barcelona came knocking, he couldn't resist. A dream move to Barcelona, or a nightmare? In January 2022, Barcelona signed Ferran Torres for a hefty $55 million fee, a massive investment for a club struggling financially. The expectations were sky high. He was supposed to be the future of the club, their next David Villa. At first, things looked promising. He scored his first goal for Barça in a Copa del Rey match against Athletic Bilbao. Then, in his first El Clasico, he shone brightly, scoring and assisting in a stunning 4-0 win over Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. However, as the 2022-23 season unfolded, things took a turn for the worse. Barcelona signed new attacking stars like Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha, pushing Torres further down the pecking order. His confidence took a hit, and his form dipped significantly. Week after week, he found himself on the bench, struggling to make an impact when given the chance. Fans turned on him, media scrutiny intensified, and suddenly he went from being a star signing to a transfer flop. For the first time in his career, Ferran Torres was in crisis, hitting rock bottom, doubts, criticism, and seeking help. The 2022-23 season was one of the darkest periods in Ferran Torres' career. He openly admitted that he had fallen into a bottomless pit and lost all his confidence. Every missed chance, every bad game was magnified. Spanish media questioned his ability, Barcelona fans lost patience, and even his teammates had to wonder if he could handle the pressure. At this point, many players would have given up. But Torres did something courageous. He sought help. He started working with a psychologist to rebuild his mental strength. He knew that talent wasn't the issue. It was his confidence, his mindset, and his belief in himself that had crumbled. Slowly but surely, he began to fight his way back. the redemption arc, fighting back and proving himself. By early 2023, Torres started showing glimpses of his old self. A brilliant man-of-the-match performance against Cadiz reminded fans of his talent. He dribbled past defenders with confidence, played with freedom, and showed the sharpness that had been missing for months. His breakthrough moment came in early 2024 when he marked his 100th appearance for Barcelona with a sensational hat-trick and an assist in a 4-2 win against Real Betis. Each goal he scored felt like an answer to his doubters. But he wasn't done yet. In the Champions League, where Barcelona had struggled in recent years, Torres delivered when it mattered most. He scored a brace in a crucial 3-2 win against Borussia Dortmund, proving once again that he could step up on the biggest stage. His performances weren't just about goals, they were about attitude, hunger, and resilience. He had transformed from a player drowning in self-doubt to a man on a mission. The ultimate moment, full circle against Valencia. If there was one moment that truly symbolized Ferran Torres' comeback, it came in February 2025. Barcelona faced Valencia in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals, a club where his journey had begun. Torres delivered a stunning hat-trick in just 30 minutes, leading Barca to a 5-0 demolition of his boyhood club. The fans who once cheered for him watched in awe as he tore apart their defense. Out of respect, he chose not to celebrate his goals, but the message was clear. Ferran Torres was back. In his post-match interview, he spoke about his love for Valencia and expressed sympathy for their struggles. But he also showed that he had moved forward, evolving into a more complete player. What's next for Ferran Torres? Torres' story is far from over. With his newfound confidence, he has re-established himself as a key player for Barcelona. His ability to score, assist, and create chances makes him an invaluable asset for the team. At just 25 years old, he still has his best years ahead of him. His journey has been one of highs and lows, but through it all, he has shown incredible resilience and determination. From a struggling young star to a redemption story for the ages, Ferran Torres has proven that no matter how far you fall, you can always rise again. And now, with his form back and his confidence restored, one question remains: how far can Ferran Torres go? One thing is certain, the Shark is back. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.